All right, we're gonna get back to it. We got a demon to slay. We got a lot of demons to slay, but you know,
Find some demons.
we gotta slay the big demons so we can slay all the other demons by proxy. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Proxy. Yeah.
So
okay.
you get one of them, or you get the biggest one that takes all the small ones.
Right.
with it.
Yeah. You cut off the head of the snake. Right.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and take the bike off of the customization. I know a lot of people like it. I know you like it.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a completely different momentum change from like all the other weapons, so I understand completely.
Yeah, I feel very like fluid when I play
Right,
Dante.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
I don't
it
know.
it holds you up a little bit.
I have seen this fight at least once. This is gonna be kind of ridiculous because this guy has a big wing shield, and I don't know exactly how to break through it at all times. But maybe if I can deflect him enough.
You're gonna be fine.
We're gonna try it out. It's gonna be fine. Look at this guy. He looks like Dracula, but with extra steps.
Extra steps. He went a little too hard on the costume design, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do like his helmet though, with all like the glowing purple dots on it. It reminds me of like Karuk from Magic.
His dildo horns bug me. 'Cause
Dildo
it just looks
horns?
like he shopped at Bag Dragon and then made a costume out of Bad Dragon attire, like materials.
You're absolutely right. The two like
He's got the big-
intersecting horns.
He's got the big cow prod, you know? Alright, come on, Chi. You could do it. That's
not what
maybe
I-
not
no,
the best
that's-
move to use right now,
I
but
didn't want to
that is
use that.
definitely a good move to use in general. There you go. Get in there. Touch his butt.
Oh, not Kalina Ann, stop! Please, Dante.
Ooh,
I'm not
get
good
that
enough
big
at-
slam.
Oh,
I believe in you, Chia.
I'm really bad at using Royal Guard, so we're gonna try this. I do warn you that I'm probably gonna get destroyed for a little bit, because normally I'm really good at using fucking Trickster to get past a lot of people's horseshit. Not in this case.
Yeah, working. You got it. Nice. The double counter. That's exactly what you want. Get behind him and fuck his butt. Don't take that life advice at home with you kids. don't. That's not sanctioned. It's situational. So now is the good time to do the Kalina Ann.
Oh, okay.
It might be a little too late. You got to be like right on it the minute he blinks away and you see him start up the stance. Don't be
and
close.
that's the... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, that's a good time to do that. Yeah. So, alright. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's better to just stay the fuck out of the way of the sword, for sure.
Oh, definitely. It's big. I keep thinking that I can contest it.
You can contest it, you just have to be really spot on. Oh.
Okay.
Alright, so
I keep forgetting how to use the Sin Devil trigger.
It's both bumpers. Oh. Okay.
I keep forgetting at the worst possible moments, too.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't played in a little bit, and this is like what you're jumping back into, so like, give yourself a little bit of a... Give yourself a break, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. There you go, see?
Okay, we're good.
Man, the stinger, the devil trigger version of the stinger in this game is so satisfying. It's like what I've always wanted the stinger to be. It does remind me a lot of the way stinger functioned in Devil Trigger in Devil May Cry 3, which was great, because you just like, literally just force your way through anything.
Yeah, instead of just kind of like getting up on it.
Yeah, you literally just like pierce through whatever the fuck is in your way, and I love it. Nice! Good counter.
There we go.
Alright, so he's gonna poop.
Okay, so...
Now's the Kalina Ann, yeah. Yeah, there you go. And just you could just repeat the shit out of that till he's done. Oh, that works too if he doesn't get... he has so many interrupting range moves, it's hard to pull that one off. But if you do, it's fantastic. Oh, look at you! Oh my god! Oh, that was beautiful.
Jesus.
There you go. Shit on his day. Show him that his...
When I'm real close quarters like this, it gets a little different.
Nice! Blast him right in the face. Nice. Good shit. Show him that his cow prod ain't worth shit here. Alright, he's doing the charge. I don't know if you're too far away. Oh no, you're hitting him.
Bunch of damage.
Cool. Yeah, that move's great. It's just got all that cooldown before and after. It has a lot of setup and then it has a lot of recovery.
Oh, let's
See
get
it,
away.
wait.
Okay,
Nice, nice.
Good. You taught me well.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you out.
Like I've said in previous episodes, Jack's a lot better at me than Devil May Cry, so I try to beat my best, but
he does fine.
Oh god.
Oh, see, look at that. You knew
Okay.
exactly when to get out of there. You're doing fine. You're gonna destroy him now. You got him all figured out.
Okay. I honestly do feel like I got
you got him all figured out. Just destroy him. Show him what 4 means to be.
Okay.
DT.
We're gonna. I'm in Devil Trigger.
Yeah,
that shit doesn't work anymore. Oh, it did.
Well, the little projectiles he shoots, they definitely have stagger. Like, no matter what. Oh. That's cute. I don't like that move so much. I'm sure it has its uses, but I would much rather just use the big thing. Oh, he got that extra swing in after he died.
Hit, like that Kingdom Hearts-esque smack in the face.
The slow-mo extra slap.
There was something about Kingdom Hearts I always noticed that no one ever really seemed to talk about. You couldn't finish boss fights in that game without the final hit of a combo.
Yeah, specifically. Well, I think he did it in 2 as well, didn't he? I can't remember specifically. It's been a while since I've played through. I need to play through them again, and then I need to get my hands on the PS4 Pro so I can play fucking 3. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet, and that was one of my favorite series ever.
Yeah, me neither. That was one of the first games I got on PlayStation. Now
man.
Think about it. And so, when I was a kid, I never had a PlayStation 1. I had a PlayStation 2 first. And my very first console to myself, I guess, was a Sega Genesis. But the one I remember the most was N64. I never had a PlayStation 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kingdom Hearts was the first. Well, that and Sly Cooper were the first things I ever played on a PlayStation.
Gotcha.
And it's weird to think about that, because that was...
Yeah, we're old, man.
Wow, yeah.
We're old. That's what I would think about the very first video games I remember seeing. Maybe vaguely watching my dad play some, what the hell's the Don Bluth game that's hard as fuck?
Is it,
Dragon's Lair.
Dragon's
Lair, thank you. Very vaguely remember watching my dad play Dragon's Lair. But really, the ones that I remember the most was watching him play Resident Evil 2 and
that's a classic.
Final Fantasy 7 specifically. Those were the first video games. Wild Arms 1 still always. I've never beaten it. I just get so crazy. I feel bad because I feel like it's on my list of games that I need to beat before I expire from this mortal realm. But man, it's long. I was surprised at how long it is. I think I put 50 hours into a save and I didn't feel like I was anywhere close to the end still, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, those old games on PlayStation 1, especially RPGs, they lasted a while. There was another game called Ark the Lad that was like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
What are you then?
Or I didn't play it, but I remember seeing it a bunch and being like, man, that looks really cool.
I remember there was days whenever I'd come over to your house, whenever we had first met, and you were like, oh, dude, I have my PlayStation. You need to come check this out. You would show me the opening cinematic to Wild Arms.
Yes.
Dude, I need to show you how intense this is. I'm like, okay. I'd watch them I feel like I'm watching an anime right now.
Yeah. I will always have a soft spot in my heart for the intro of that fucking game, because that song and that animation just stuck with me forever. As a very young, impressionable child, I remember... at the time, they basically put in this makeshift driveway, and it was on the road nearby the house, but it was between the road and the yard. Essentially, it was just this big grass land, I don't want to say a field almost.
Okay.
But it was way lower than the road itself, and there was nowhere for them to park really. But they brought in all this dirt and made a fucking dirt mountain that they put gravel on top for the cars to park in. And I remember being down in the grass field and being so inspired by the intro that as a child, small, young, impressionable child, I was climbing the side of the dirt mountain, yeah, I'm the guy in the thing. I was I
can be powerful in nature too.
Yeah, it was funny.
That's awesome.
Kid stuff, man. All right. Well,
okay,
good
so
shit.
I want C. So that's I got a C for comments, as in put in the comments how much I suck at this game.
All right.
But the next one is Yamato. I'm pretty sure that Jack's going to be playing now.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot. We're gonna see what we can get through. We're over halfway through the game, Chia.
Yeah, and it should I do like how with every node of mission it shows a different color,
Showing
of who
you.
is in that mission.
Yeah.
It's cool. I wonder if there are any that you can play as anybody.
No, I know that there are ones where. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I know that there are missions where you can choose who you want to play as, but...
Right, but, like, there's none where you can play as any person you want. Like, all three are involved in the mission.
There's, like, one. I think there's legitimately one mission where that is the case. Yeah, so...
Oh.
I forget which one it is. I think it is a mission coming up here in the future. It's closer to the end. I do remember that.
I wonder if he's gonna cut a hole in space and time.
Gee, I still wonder who this man is that has the thing.
You're right. It looks suspiciously like Emperor Palpatine.
He does. Do it.
Oh. Normally it's the opposite in these Devil May Cry games, where you're pulling the sword out your chest, not you're stuffing it back in.
It's interesting how they reverse the curse on the most iconic opening cutscene of like the first game.
Whoa.
Oh, the origins. Oh,
Whoa, and now he turns into Urizen.
And eventually, the man became
yeah. Oh, now I'm evil, but oh no, my tiny nipples.
V's like, no, I can't.
My tiny nipples can't handle this. I can't talk.
You're okay. We've all been there.
Not everybody has tiny nipples.
We've all listen.
Don't you relate to my...
Sometimes we all wake up, take a look ourselves in the mirror, and just be like, man, nips aren't having it today.
Or any day, because they've been the same my whole life.
So what's on your mind today? I don't know,
I'm really insecure about my tiny nips, dude.
Well, I was going to say something inspiring and maybe give you some direction in your life, but man, those are some tiny-ass fucking nipples. I don't think I can help you, son. You just got, wow, look at those tiny little, like, pepperoni slices. Just terrible.
Now I have to get a bunch of tattoos to overcompensate for my tiny nips.
Kid, have you been in Hot Topic lately?
That was my part-time job in school.
Oh, that's where you got the tiny nipples at.
Oh, hey, wow. Man, can we get a study on that? I wonder, what is the ratio, like, what is the probability that working at Hot Topic gives you tiny nipples?
It could be the opposite. Like, working at Hot Topic could give you gigantic, big, puffy nipples.
Before you, right?
That's a good point, Mullen. As I'm sure nobody could hear, she mentioned that correlation does not equal causation, and that is very important to remember in all of your dealings.
Constants and variables.
Oh, shut up.
Tiny and puffy nipples.
Listen, that's not where I'm trying to be today, okay? This is not where I'm, oh man, now it's, man, that Final Fantasy VII remake looks pretty good.
I can't believe it came this early.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, man, Cloud looks really different, though.
To be real, though, that remake does look fucking tasty.
I can't understate my excitement. I'm not a fan of the multiple parts thing. I kind of have entertained the idea of... I need to figure out if that's a move, because that looks awesome.
I doubt it. I was just about to say, if you were half as mobile with that weapon, I'd be using it all the time.
Yeah.
I can't stand how, like... Now, granted, it's a good weapon, but it just grounds you so hard. Which I'm sure... people who are actually better at this game than me would be able to manipulate very well, but I can't. I'm basically like, you give me the sword, you give me the pistols, I do the thing. I'm good at switching up my fighting styles, I've noticed. I'm not good at switching weapons.
I'm better at switching weapons than switching fighting styles, so we kind of are two halves of a similar coin, in a way. Alright, so you don't like that. And I don't like that. So here's what's going to happen. I'm using set 2 of the guns. You're using set 2 of the weapons.
That sounds good to
me. Alright?
Yes.
And that's how we know who's who. So there we go. Took us only half of the fucking game to figure that out, but you know what? We got there.
Now that we're both okay with having preferences.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, guys. So in the next one, we're going to get on to Mission 12. We're going to finally go stop this Urizen Man.
Urizen.
Well, not, I guess, finally. We still got a little bit to go. But now we know the truth of the Urizen Man.
Ooh.
And, we're going...
Here's the real truth of the Urizen Man.
What's that?
He's my Zan Man.
No.
Bitches. He's mine.
I don't No, I don't think I subscribe to that. I think that
Put him
that's
in my
a.
pocket.
I'm gonna put you in my pocket.
The fuck?
Chop you up into little bits.
How is that gonna happen, dude?
Little chia slices.
Ooh, little
And I'm just
chia
gonna be able to
seeds.
pull them out. I got little.
They gonna get in your everything.
All right, that's enough of that. We're done here.